Awesome.
There's a toad.
Trying to log into Twitch. Sorry, a
Okay.
little late.
Yeah, it's loading up. We might have a
Come on,
bit
guys.
of a
Let's go.
delay.
It's okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right.
So we're good now. We're live.
Yeah,
don't see
yeah,
this thing.
yeah. We're live, so we're good.
It'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows we're live.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Welcome everyone to the We the Committee monthly show thing that we do every month. It's pretty much a little segment we do where we can talk about nerdy things, video games, anything recent that's happened to us. But first, a language disclaimer. The committee meeting and all content produced by We the Committee may contain what is commonly referred to as adult language. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You have been fucking warned. I'd like to
Well
thank
done.
First, I'd like to thank our sponsors before we begin. First off, the Tony Perkins system. Tony believes me. The makers of Sex Panther. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Oh, jeez.
It gets Ross's approval. And finally,
Yes.
Farms, a place for bees. All right.
Wonderful. I've been distracted by
I am-
Rami's image, which is a
Yes. Oh my
clearly
gosh.
possessed
The heck?
child.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's
Hey.
horrifying.
I am your glorious host, Snowboarding 2X. And today I am joined by
Cinnabons.
some people.
Oh, me, Alex. Hello.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah, introductions.
Okay,
I'm
let's
also-
start
Oh no,
with
my
the man-
stream went down. I am
Sorry,
Trey,
man,
also
we're-
known as Dad the Geek.
Nice. Okay.
I guess that's
I guess
it.
that's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Mr. Robot.
Remember,
guess.
Rami's distracted watching wrestling, so
Right.
he's just gonna
I
chime in
didn't
every
hear
now and then.
But okay. We are here again to discuss the nerdy and cool things and whatever makes the universe go round. In tonight's episode, we are going to talk about a plethora of things. We got attractions that are debuting in the southern region. We got new technology coming up. We got events coming up. We're going to talk about all that stuff. But first, one of the biggest news today was that we found out is the new Nintendo 2DS XL is being released at the end of July. I believe it's July 28th. And I thought we might kick this off to get our opinions on it. It's another system that Nintendo has announced, which is baffling a lot of people because it's another portable thing. But let's first start with, let's do Dad the Geek. What do you think about the new Nintendo 2DS XL?
I don't. I think they've got to get get it in line. I really do. I mean, why come out with a new mobile SKU? Like, I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why would they come out with something new for mobile when you just have the Switch drop. You just, if they're gonna start dropping 3DS SKUs or 2DS SKUs and dropping games and for just porting it over to the Switch, why are they making this thing? I just don't understand the move, especially since it's an XL, so they're already pushing the envelope of what the size of it is going to be. Why do you need, just supersize it a little bit more and call it the Switch?
Can I?
Pro Junk Soul?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So my brother said something interesting about the new 2DS XL. He was in favor of it. He liked it because he said, it's just a 3DS, but cheaper and without the feature that nobody uses, which is the 3D. So, I mean, yes, they did come out with a 2DS before, and you can argue whether that was a good or bad move. I didn't like the design of that. I think this new one's design, more in line with 3DS, is much nicer. Plus, the colors are sexy, let's be honest. So,
I agree.
yeah, while the Switch is out now and it's like, it's in that weird sort of phase. It's like, why are you supporting this, or why are you coming out with this kind of DS, but I mean, they're gonna continue supporting it, and this is kind of how they're doing it. So I'm not gonna get one, but good for anyone who does. It's not a bad, not a
I'm
bad thing to pick up.
yeah, I am definitely not buying one.
Mm-hmm. Alex, what do you think?
Okay. So it makes sense to release this as because so Nintendo when the Switch came out, Nintendo came out and said that it's like, okay, we're not gonna, you know, stop supporting the 3DS. There's still gonna be games coming out. They're not killing the system because the Switch came out, because the Switch and the DS are in different markets. The DS is the definition of a mobile gaming system. The Switch is I don't know what you guys think, but I don't
Wait.
I don't hold on, let me
wait.
finish what I'm saying. I don't think the Switch is the pinnacle of mobile gaming. It is the highest quality mobile gaming experience you can get. But as far as pure portability, the 3DS is still better. Go ahead, Trey.
I'd say it's better portable. Yeah, the 3DS because it's smaller.
hmm
But if what you're toting, okay, let's take it from the ad perspective. In the ad, what did they show? What did they show a majority of the time the Switch doing? They showed it being on the go.
hmm
So
Yeah.
they're obviously marketing the Switch to be something that you can take on the go and that you will and should take on the go with you. Why are they coming out with another
Oh, big time.
mobile SKU? It's the same. It's literally I
I
don't
think
think
I
they've
think
got
it's
their heads.
I think it's
I
because
think
they
they've
don't want to kill their market. They don't want to kill the 3DS market, which
You're
is
right.
it's the most successful handheld gaming system ever created. So why
Then
kill something that's already successful, that's going to make you money, and release something that is cheaper than anything else that has already come out in that line, and then also while at the same time you're showing everybody, okay, we're supporting the system still. You can still get a cheaper version of the system. Obviously 3D wasn't a good idea, so they killed it. And so now you have this budget system that has an unbelievably massive library of games that people love to play. So I think it makes sense to me. It does.
so
The
who is
2DS does not make sense coming out now. It does not make sense. It is it is correctly done in every aspect, but it's 3 years too late, let's be honest. This was something that they chose plan B over plan A, and they decided, oh, let's try it now because we have nothing else to lose. It makes no sense to redesign the 2DS when right now it's on Reddit saying that the Fire Emblem that's coming out next week, it's the last one. So they're already ending the series.
Right, but
yes?
Fire Emblem isn't the start and beginning of a system. It's just a one game series.
But who is this 2DS for? Honestly, I think that whoever they're making this for is people whose 3DS or 2DS has broken, and they're gonna have to buy a new one.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
But why? But why?
So
but why?
so
Wouldn't
there's
you wanna port
three.
them- hold on. Wouldn't
Okay,
you want
yeah.
to port them over to your brand new, awesome new gaming system?
Why?
That is currently that's currently the number 2 gaming system that is being sold right now. Is number 2. Wouldn't you want to port all of those users over to this device?
Not
But let's be
everybody can
honest,
afford
too.
it.
Then
We're
drop-
talking
then-
a $150 price difference.
Are they selling the Switch at a loss already? Are
Oh
they
God,
already
no.
selling it at a loss?
Oh God, no! They're
No,
making
but-
a massive profit.
There's got to be room in their margin for something. I mean, even if it's dropping down
Dude,
the
no
processor
way.
or something on the tablet, there's gonna be they could be able to drop down that price in order to get these people to make the extra money to move it over.
They already have
I just-
the demand they need on the Switch. The last thing they're going to do is drop the price when people are still lining up buying them. So
Right.
why
Yeah.
take a hit on something
You're right.
that's always going to sell out, and then you're making something
But
that's
who's-
even cheaper to make? You're going to make more of a profit on that for people who are like, okay, I'm not going to spend $300 on a new system, but this just came out. I haven't played Nintendo stuff before. I can spend half that and get an awesome Nintendo library experience. And so, like you said, this thing is being sold to three different people. People whose hardware is old. They're looking for a new 3DS, 2DS. Collectors, and then people who haven't played these, hasn't had a system like this before. Those are those that's their market. And then, but usually those people, they already, two out of those three people already have the Switch, or know they're gonna get one anyways.
Now,
That's what
I
I
just-
think. That's what I
I
think.
guess I don't understand the collectors. I just don't understand. All right, let's move. Sorry.
That's Nintendo for you. I want to bring up Dan is on fire. I don't think the 3DS is kind of stupid. Also, the 2DS, the DSi was good enough. They should have stopped then. Personally, I agree that it makes no sense to have this new system come out. But what I think they want to do is make it so that way people who are having difficulty finding a Switch, they can not miss out on the great games that are eventually coming out, which is why they made this 2DS XL support 3DS games, just not 3D. Until they somehow make enough Switches, this is a good filler. But again, it really makes no sense. I do like the color design. I like that the fact it comes with an AC adapter.
Yeah.
Which is that's like a $15 thing alone, and that it's $50 cheaper than a 3DS. It's definitely for the beginner market of people who doesn't have a 3D. If you have a 3DS, don't buy one. Even if yours is broken, I don't recommend it. Just keep.
It looks
stay
good.
until you find
It
looks
looks
the nicest
good.
one I've seen.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking
And I heard
system.
it's lightweight. It's more lightweight too. So
Yeah.
definitely people who want, again, collectors and stuff. But okay.
All right, next topic.
But like the DS is really small, even the DS XL. Absolutely. Next topic is another big one. Comic-Con is coming up in Tampa Bay in, I believe, end of July, August, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. It's actually the 28th, 29th, and 30th, Friday,
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday. So the last day of the con is my birthday. Cheers.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. So I've been keeping track on, celebrity guests that are going to be there. As of right now, we have Val Kilmer, Kate Beckinsale, Carrie Payton, the guy that plays Ezekiel from Walking Dead, Nichelle Nichols, Star Trek reference, Renee O'Connor, Allison Mack, Austin St. John, Sean McGuire, William B. Davis, and a couple anime people. So not too big of a lineup as of right now.
They'll get bigger.
What do you guys are looking for? Kate Beckinsale, I think, is easily, and Val Kilmer are the highlights as of right now. But again, a little lackluster for this lineup. Do you guys want a particular artist or actor, actress to come in and kind of help stage this?
I want the cast of Critical Role. That's who I want. But that's another Twitch stream, Dungeons and Dragons game that it's all voiced by voice actors. So I want to see the cast of Critical Role. I'd like to have. I don't think that tabletop games have as big of a presence as they could at this con. Then again, I don't think gaming, in and of itself, has a big enough presence at this con. I think you, Omar, and Alex did, or maybe both Alexes did the Super Smash tournament.
Yes.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, we did.
That was fun.
But that was like the only thing that we've done that was gaming. I know that that Boyd and I played a couple of games of Magic the Gathering from new decks that we bought.
Right.
But gaming in general,
fun,
tabletop
too.
gaming and video gaming, it's not there at this particular convention. At least not yet.
No,
I mean, I
I
think-
even though it's one of those things where you're pretty much there for the experience and to meet the actor or actress that plays these iconic characters, which is like, I think it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, Comic-Con is a lot of fun, but you want to make sure that I think you're right. I think they need to diverse more to adding more tabletop games. I know there was like that room, Alex, if you remember, there's that room where you can play tabletop games, but that was it.
Mm-hmm.
They should
That
add
was a
more.
pretty sizable room, though. They had a lot of activities.
I
There
thought it was
is, but-
fun.
I mean, they've got demos, but they've got one vendor running the demos. You know, I mean,
It's true.
and it's up to whatever that guy brings. Upstairs in the vendor hall, you've got at least 2-3 other vendors who do tabletop games, who
That's a
are
really good
there, who are
point.
selling different games. You know, it's not like you're competing and you're both trying to sell Risk. Okay, you're both there and you're both different stores, and yeah, you're competitors, but you bring 2 different sets of games to the con. I think why not have a room where you're demoing Risk and all of like the crazy versions of Risk or whatever, and then you're demoing you know, Star Wars X-Wing or something like that.
I mean, I just think that, you know, again, I'm going back to, you know, what we have the lineup right now, and a lot of people
Mhm.
like to go to Comic-Con to meet the celebrities. I don't like the lineup as much right now, even though we're still about 2 months away. If this is going to be the highlight of it, I think it's going to be a little bit of a letdown.
Who was the big draw last year?
I
Does anybody
didn't go
remember?
last year. Who was last year? Do we all
I know
remember?
for Alex, it was Christopher Sabat was there.
Oh yeah.
that was 2 years ago.
That was
Was that 2 years ago?
I believe that
Was
was
I
2
met him?
years ago. Yeah, that's right. Omar met him
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Anybody from
What was-
Dragon Ball Z would be a huge plus for me. I would go see them just for that.
Hey,
Yeah.
lady from Critical Role, Laura Bailey, the original voice of Trunks.
That's right.
Okay.
Didn't
Yeah.
they have some Walking Dead cast
That's
though?
awesome.
Or am
They
I-
did. That was the
Yes.
big draw. That's what I was trying to get at, Alex. Was that yeah, there was Walking Dead was there in full force last year.
I mean, you
Um,
look at too
and-
MegaCon that is there.
Mhm.
You know, that's another
coming up here, too.
thing That's around. I don't know if you guys are looking forward to it or not, but from what I got, the lineup it's a lot better right now. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you got Jeffrey D. Morgan, you got Charlie Cox, you got Stan Lee's even going to be there signing. I mean, you got some people from The Flash, from Stranger Things. That's a better lineup, in my opinion. I would love to.
Well, you've
see
got
that lineup.
Yep.
it's 2 different companies, too.
I
It's-
understand, but this is. I mean, when you think of a convention, people think, "Oh, it's Comic-Con," and that's when the bigger name should be on there.
That's true.
I'm seeing the bigger name
That
on
is-
MegaCon. In a place
That's
that,
very true.
like-
MegaCon's
So-
When you
bigger.
have- yeah, MegaCon is definitely bigger.
But not
When you
everyone
have
Right, exactly. The Comic-Con name is bigger, but the event of MegaCon itself is much larger than Comic-Con. At least here in Orlando. I mean, no, I'm not speaking in general, just here.
Right, absolutely. Okay, well, obviously we're clearly we agree that Comic-Con is awesome. They need to definitely increase their lineup though. Kate Beckinsale and Val Kilmer are great additions, but we need to see a better step up.
I think they will once we get a little bit closer.
And I'm worried about
Mhm.
cancellations. I'm not gonna lie, Kate Beckinsale scares me a little bit. That her big name like in there.
That's
Without a-
true. I don't know how many. I don't know what kind of conventions she's done. They last year they had Charlie Cox was at Tampa Bay Comic Con, and
Yeah.
John Barenthal was supposed to be there, but he didn't show. He canceled. So yeah, I don't know with a name like Kate Beckinsale. I mean, I'm sure if a movie role or if something comes along, she's gone. You know, if anything else, essentially, if anything else comes along, sayonara.
And why would Stan Lee choose MegaCon over Tampa Bay Comic-Con?
He's always done it. It's a company that he's with.
Okay.
It's 2 different parent companies that run the two different events. And Stanley has signed with the guys who do MegaCon. They also do. They do one in Atlanta. I can't remember which one it is, and they do Florida SuperCon down in Miami. It's the same parent company.
Alrighty. So we are going to move on for our next topic, which is another big one I like to think. Horror Nights coming up this September, actually, to the beginning of November. We have one house confirmed. It's obviously American Horror, and I heard they're going to do the Covenant, the Asylum, and Roanoke or whatever it's called. Those are the three series they're going to focus on for that. So I want to know what houses you guys want to do. We'll start with Pro Junksel. What house do you want to see this year that you haven't
I
seen
don't
yet?
I don't have a specific desire for any houses, but this sounds silly. I just want strobe lights. Give me strobe lights. Those are always the most fun. I always have
That's the
a
blast.
laugh.
Yeah.
Just
Do you... Was there a severe lack of strobe lights in the years past that you're looking for them to remedy?
I mean, there's a few, but I'm saying if there were strobe lights in every house, oh yes, sign me up.
Induce the seizures.
Oh,
So
gosh.
great.
Yeah, I mean, people would be having seizures all over the place, but
Yeah.
I'd be.
Alex would be fine with it.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Rami, this is going to be your first one in Orlando ever, I think. I don't think you've ever been to the Orlando one. So
Yeah,
which one
so
are you looking forward to?
I'm not looking forward to anything in particular. I just will mostly be comparing it to California.
Don't do that. You can't do that because
I will be doing it.
Oh, there's.
they can't touch you. They can't touch
It's the
you.
only
They can't
experience I
take your
have.
side. But you need to go to it as more of like it's a brand new thing.
No, I'm not gonna do. I know it's awesome.
So what are
I
the
enjoy it.
differences? Omar, have you been to both?
Yes.
Okay,
they
what are
can
the
touch you,
differences
they
between
can
the
grab
two?
you and
No,
stuff.
they can't.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
What?
They can.
In California, they
can
can?
grab you in California.
There's one in San Diego that they can touch you and grab you, and you actually sign up for that, and people
Yeah,
like,
that's
had
what I
heart
heard.
attacks in it.
They can
But-
grab you. I know.
No, they can't. That is a
Universal,
lawsuit
yeah,
waiting.
that is-
Universal will
Maybe
not.
okay. Maybe then they pick random people and say, hey, when you go through this house, we can grab you. They probably get their consent or something.
Are you
I-
going off the video? From,
I don't know.
The video from the horror nights, the maze. There was a video of the guy grabbing the girl, and it was a surveillance camera from
Oh, I
the
didn't.
back of the
Maybe
line.
I am. Maybe I'm going through that. Maybe, but ever since then, I
Yeah,
thought they
that
were-
was filmed. I promise you.
Okay. There's a tram. There's no tram in Orlando.
The tram is
California.
awesome.
That's I think the heart of California's Horror Nights is the tram because they
The
always
one-
theme it.
The first one I did was Saw themed, and we're
Wow.
riding in the tram, and next thing we know, the tram loses power, and the static shows on the screen, and it's the Jigsaw, whatever, and he's like, "I want to play a game," and he'll
Great
say like,
impression.
in a few moments the doors will open, and I want you to just walk, and you're literally walking through all the Hollywood sets, and it's all haunted.
Ooh.
So that's
Yeah.
pretty.
But the good thing about Orlando, I noticed there's more houses than California. Maybe because there's not that they don't focus on the tram in California, like in Orlando. So they say, oh, let's just build more houses, which makes it I think an awesome experience.
Also, it could be more real estate, you know? Like, Universal Studios is
Yeah,
larger.
I don't know who has the more square
I-
footage.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let me ask something. Do you guys prefer houses that are more like character centric, like Freddy and Jason, or houses that are more environment themed, like
Ooh, that is a
No,
very good
Practical
question.
6.
What?
Well, now here's the thing. I like character based because all the houses I went to, like Freddy versus Jason, The Exorcist, I swear they're like one of the best houses I've ever been inside. Because you see the movie and you're like, okay, it has to be like what it is in the movie. And when you're actually walking through, you feel like you're part of the movie. With like the Wolfman, the vampires, and stuff like that, it gets kind of like, I'm not really as connected.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. For me, what I found when it's character centric houses, I get scared more. When it's environment centered houses, I enjoy the experience more of like, oh, this was so cool. Like the way they did this was so awesome, and that's how I leave the house, saying those things. But when it's character centered, I leave the house scared out of my mind, which is so it's they're both pros for me. I like both.
Ross, what do you think? Pro Junksel.
Babadook.
Wow.
Yes, they need to come out with the House of the Babadook. I
That
swear
would
they
be
need-
so scary.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That would be amazing.
I swear, if they announce this house, oh man,
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, good call. What about you, Trey?
I don't go.
Yeah, Trey isn't.
Okay.
Trey doesn't enjoy these things.
No, it's not. I mean, it's mainly because, like I've told
Yeah,
you
you
guys
said
a
a
couple times,
million.
Um, but for everybody at home, I know that my response, fight or flight, is to fight, and so if I get scared, I literally like jump scares and stuff like that. I will like if it's personal, I will go and do the jab. I would be a YouTube video if I put myself in these situations because I would be the guy who punches somebody in the face, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I had friends who've worked Halloween Horror Nights. I've had friends who've worked Hallow Scream out in Tampa, and it's a scary thing when you're dealing with somebody who is like that, who has to like I knew a friend who was the center of a house, and she had to hide on inside of her thing a like one of the whistles, like a
Oh wow.
like the whistles, like the emergency whistles you
Yeah.
have when you're in college and stuff.
Yep.
She had to hide it on her thing in case she was hit,
Wow.
because she would jump out
Jeez.
and scare people, and because of that reaction.
My
And so
God.
I just know that it would be entertaining for the people who were there with me, and it would not be entertaining for me
Right.
because I'm going to be worried about getting sued, and it would not be entertaining for the people who work there. And so
Right.
I just don't go.
Now, what I'm gonna say this, Dan is on fire. I want to see Dad the Geek to hit somebody and film it and watch it over and over again and probably die from laughter. I think we'd all die from laughter. How about a house of it this year?
A house what?
It.
It's possible they're
Ooh.
remaking the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
is
would
possible.
that'd be
I
amazing.
think-
I would like that.
Very creepy. Okay, so for the chat's reference, me and Falcon 4911 will be there this year at Horror Nights. Hopefully with the same cast as you see on screen right now, and maybe more. We will be sure to Snapchat and record as much as we can.
Oh,
to give our
yeah, we'll get some stuff together for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
and but we'll come later for that. On to the next subject. Big news in the cinema world. Jurassic World 2 has found a new, well, I don't know if we can say new, but a reborn of a character. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff
has returned
Goldblum.
to Jurassic World 2. He will be
We're not worthy.
Yes.
We're not worthy.
partnered side by side with Chris Pratt, the big man. And I must say, life.
I
What
love
do you
that you put that in the show
What do you
notes.
guys
That's
think
hysterical.
about Jeff
Please-
Goldblum?
oh,
what kind
I-
of role is he gonna play in this new
I have
movie?
so much. I have so much to say about this.
I want first off, we're gonna start. I know this is a big one, but let's first start with my left that I see. Let's start with Pro Junk Cell, and then we'll work our way counterclockwise.
Okay, your left.
I
is
like
better.
it, and that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Faceless Man that creeps everyone out. What do you think?
I have no face, for the record. And I just hope he's shirtless.
God. Oh my
I
God.
agree.
Okay.
Has it been confirmed that he's playing Ian Malcolm again?
It's almost for sure confirmed he will be shirtless.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Trey?
I really think that it's gonna be good. Jeff Goldblum was amazing in the two original movies, the two that are based off of the source material. I think that is he plays Ian Malcolm. I'm pretty sure he should be coming back as Ian Malcolm. Ian Malcolm did not die in either one, so he's got to be coming back as an older Ian Malcolm, and so he's going to be playing his own weird, quirky self again.
God,
So
I'm
it's
so
gonna be
happy.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Alex Boyd.
Okay. You could put Jeff Goldblum in anything, and I would watch it. It could be anything,
Hallelujah!
and
Preach!
I would watch it. Every time he popped in Portlandia when I was watching that show,
Oh
it
my god.
instantly became one of my favorite episodes just because he was there.
Yeah.
Like his demeanor, whatever it is just it's contagious. Like it's so great.
I would
So
watch him
I'm
in
beyond
those
excited.
apartments commercials.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Apartments.com. Like I would just watch that.
yeah,
Just give me an
Anything.
hour of those
You
in.
you put him in anything, I'll watch it.
absolutely. And a few things to point out.
What is the line from those commercials? Something about changing something. Change the world.
Yeah.
Apartments.com.
Yeah. Change the world. Yeah. It's
So
so
a few
great.
things to point out. If you guys saw Jurassic World 1, Jeff Goldblum does make an appearance, but it's more of a picture of him behind the book of the who was reading
Oh,
it.
does he really?
Yeah, he was the author of the book. So what I
Yeah,
think
he's yeah.
happened-
That's called an Easter egg.
true, but it's still a cameo in my opinion.
No, cameo is they have a scene.
Oh, yeah, I guess
That's
you're
not a
right.
scene.
Yeah,
That's
it's a little Easter. Yeah, it's an
Okay,
Easter
yeah,
egg, but
okay.
they're taking an Easter egg and they're making it into a full-blown role.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
that's
Do you guys
hold on,
think
hold on,
they're-
hold on.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum is not just an Easter egg.
He's a dinosaur
He-
egg.
He is
the
Dynasty
Easter egg.
dinosaur. Okay. We are very excited for our
You
Lord
guys-
and Savior, Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, let
appearance
me ask you though,
in Jurassic
will
Park.
this
I agree,
will
Rami.
this spark other actors who were in the first Jurassic Park to come in, like
I
Alan
hope
Grant,
so.
Laura Dern? Um,
The ship has sailed, hasn't it?
No, oh man, I think there's time. They should bring in the more the merrier.
Wait, hold on. I was distracted by chat. Who are we talking about?
okay, so we feel that since Jeff Goldblum has signed on to be in Jurassic World 2, do we think that other actors from the original Jurassic Park should come in, like Laura Dern, the guy that played Alan, I forgot his name,
Oh,
Sam Neill. Do we think the kids should make an appearance again as
No.
adults?
Not the kids.
No, not the kids.
Keep the kids
Not
out
the
of there.
kids. They got the kids. They got the kids wrong. They got
Hmm.
the kids terribly wrong
Nobody likes
from the source material. Everybody else is pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
As somebody who is this author who wrote this is my favorite author of the chat. Jeff Goldblum, jeez. This is my favorite author of all time, and so I've read these books several times, and the kids are horrible, especially the kids in The Lost World in the second one. Oh they were so bad.
Yeah.
They were just so terrible.
I don't talk
So-
about Lost World.
Yeah, we don't talk about the future 2 after that because it's just wrong. I really hope that they do come back, Sam Neill, and especially Sam Neill and Laura Dern. They still are relevant to the story, and they're still acting. So it's not like they gave up on acting. It kind of will make it a little more of a full circle of the Jurassic World, because I guess they can give them the knowledge and of what they're getting themselves into. I don't know how they're going to do Jurassic World 2, how Chris Pratt's role going to be in it and stuff, but I'm excited to see new dinosaurs. That's for sure. That big dinosaur at the Jurassic World 1 was awesome in my opinion.
Did they ever do the ones? There was one in the Lost World book that had that could change its skin very much like a chameleon. Did that one ever make an appearance?
I don't recall. Honestly, I don't recall that.
Yeah, there was one that. There's this whole scene in
It was
Lost
probably
World
3.
where they were
No, 3 doesn't have it.
holed up in like a convenience store.
Mhm.
For a good portion of the book. It's like several chapters where they're holed up in this thing and they can't leave because they can, like, a storm comes and the things blow, the palm fronds blow, and not all of them move.
Oh, I remember that.
And so they notice that there's something out there that
Wow.
that has the pattern of this on it, and then it like changes. And then it goes, and then the wind dies down, and it goes back, and it's like it's delayed, so they obviously can see that there's something out there, but there is something out there. That to me was It was like Stephen King's The Mist. It was just like you can't go outside.
That'll be a cool element. I'm not gonna lie. Getting some more shout outs for Dan's on Fire. We're talking apparently shirtless Jeff Goldblum. And let's see, he does not look good shirtless. Not my type.
Disagree.
Jealous.
Nah, Dad the Geek Probs said that. Now I'm suspicious. So we're still wondering who typed that in. We don't know. Who is pulling the strings? We don't know. But yeah, so again,
Pay no attention to that little man behind the curtain.
He has no name.
we are excited.
And no face.
Thank you, Jeff Goldblum, for existing, and we will see you in this summer. Isn't this summer it comes out? Yes.
Correct.
Next summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not worthy.
Yes.
We're not worthy.
Our next thing. Over the weekend, May 4th happened. I was on a Friday. Oh no, it was on a Thursday. Excuse me. And if nobody knows, it's May the 4th be with you. What we want to know.
And also with you.
We want to know, should it be a national holiday? I mean, this is an event that, like, a day where everybody knows. If you don't know it, then there's something wrong with you. It's like saying, what day is
Christmas,
Easter, or Christmas, or whatever. Yeah. I think it should be a national holiday. I mean, I feel very strongly for it because of how popular. It's not just America; it's globally too. So it could be a global holiday. What do you guys think?
I say we should get Earth Day as a day off at work.
No kidding.
Earth Day, yeah. I'll take an interesting stance on this. I will say, as one of the biggest Star Wars fans, probably in the group, no. I don't think it should be a national holiday because I think there is more ground to be gained in other things that are not national holidays that should be. For instance, the day after Super Bowl Sunday should be a national holiday. There should be nothing.
Day.
There should
be
exactly.
There should be nothing going on.
Yeah.
No place should be open the day after the Super Bowl. Because no one will want to get anything done. If you are a manager, you do not want anyone to be working.
Yep.
Right.
Because no one's going to do any of their best work.
Trey?
If you are a teacher, there's no way you're going to be able to teach anything because
Yep.
none of the students
Everybody's
will
been talking
be
about
paying
it.
any attention.
Yep.
So, let's do that one first, and then let's focus on.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
That is a fantastic point, Trey.
Okay.
That's
Pro Junkstall, what do you
off.
think, brother?
Wow, I really disagree with that. But regarding Super Bowl Sunday, but as far as May the 4th, no, I don't think it should be a national holiday.
Okay.
But I mean, if any sort of event or culture or thing gains enough popularity, yeah, why not? That's what it's about. So make it a holiday. Make anything a holiday if it's popular enough.
Well, how about you? Sorry to cut you off, Trey. What's up?
I was just gonna say, I listen to a radio show in the morning where one of the hosts really enjoys all of the national days, and at 7 o'clock he always asks trivia questions, and 9 times out of 10 it has to do with it's national, beef pastrami day, or national whatever, anything you get claimed a holiday. I think what we're really saying here
Getting a day
is
off.
if it's actually if you're going by just the definition of a holiday, it's already a holiday. People already are celebrating it. If you're wanting a day off, though, I think there's better places that we could have days off for everyone in America.
Too,
Dude.
we don't get the days off on Halloween. It's still a national holiday. It still says on the calendar it's a national holiday. This one, I'm going to lean towards it should, and I have a few reasons why. There's not many things that has such an impact, not just in our nation, around the world. You ask anybody, they know Star Wars. And yes, I understand that it's Star Wars, it's entertainment, it shouldn't be a national holiday. I get all that stuff. But the thing is, they even remember the date. Can you even remember what day President's Day is? I can't.
I can't either.
It also because that one moves too. Like President's Day
Yeah, that's
is
right.
an actual it's a date, but then they always celebrate it on the next Monday.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
That's true, but it's just one of those things where if Halloween is still around, why can't something as fun like May the 4th be there too?
Yeah.
And I just feel
Yeah.
like, and I'm not saying we need the day off. I don't mean by any means we need it. There's no reason to take the day off. But let's celebrate it where, for those for those that are fans and even those who are minor fans, let them come to work dressed up or whatnot. And, just make it on the calendar. I want to see on the calendar. Just say May the 4th be with you or 4th be with you. That's it. Just to see it on the calendar would be kind of cool.
So would June 5th showing Rami's birthday, but
but again, though, I'm just talking about an impact that has affected all of society. I mean,
I don't know. To me, it seems like if you're making it seem like impactful, then you're putting Star Wars in the same category as Martin Luther King, and Martin Luther King actually did change the world.
I understand that, but then why do we have days, national holidays like Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween's just a fun thing, and it was actually made
oh
up.
no, but Halloween has religious significance. Halloween used to be it's the night before All Saints Day. And so All Saints Day was a big deal in not only the Catholic Church but other churches as well. So it's the night before. It used to be. That's why in some places you hear it referred to as like All Hallows Eve, Hallow, another name for holy. So it actually has religious significance.
Didn't the origin of Halloween come from a guy that raided the town and stealing people or something like that, stealing kids or something like that? And
No,
dude.
no, it has.
Alex, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm watching basketball.
Oh my god.
It has its origins in dressing up as saints and things like that's where the costumes came from and everything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then people started dressing up as like the different. Then it became like the different like what they're the patron saint of. So then now you're dressing up as like a occupation. So if somebody is the patron saint of doctors, you dress up as a doctor, and then it morphed into hundreds and hundreds of years down the line.
Yeah.
We have everything is.
I can confirm Trey's input is fact.
Yeah. My birthday should be a national holiday, National Gabby Day. I think everybody agrees that everyone's birthday should be a national holiday. Doesn't care about the Super Bowl because I don't like football nor many sports, but golf is great. Wow. That I've never heard somebody say that before. Let me see here. Like Patrick Stump, I was so good at sports, I had made a band.
That I made a band.
Okay.
That's a good joke.
On the Dan and Phil calendar, it says May the 4th be with you. Okay, cool. Okay, so given in time, we have about 6, doing pretty well.
It's too close to Cinco de Mayo.
But Cinco de Mayo too is a national, is a holiday too, and it shows up on the calendar. So I'm just saying, why not have May 4th too? Okay,
yeah, call it official. Why not?
So the new anime that people are craving right now is Your Name. We have a few people who've watched it. Hopefully they can describe how they feel about it without giving too many spoilers, because I know there's some that haven't watched it yet. So for those who have watched it, please give your input on this new craze.
It's so good. But some input. It's a chick flick.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it about as a chick flick as Yuri on Ice chick flick, or is it what is this?
No, it's a love story. It's a love story for sure. I wouldn't go as far to call it a chick flick.
Okay.
In real life version of this.
Is it like a rom-com?
No.
I want to say that the movie doesn't give the feel of a love story very early on.
Yes.
I mean, you can kind of tell that it's going that direction, but I was not like, oh, this is so lovey-dovey the whole time. I was like, this is actually you're invested in the characters and you're invested in the plot. You're not so much thinking about, oh, this is where they're gonna confess or whatever. Like this is cheesy kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I get where you're coming from, Rami, in saying that it's a chick flick, but I don't know. It's still enjoyable for everybody.
Good. What?
It
Very
was- it
well put.
So we agree. So it's worth watching.
It's worth seeing for sure. It was the highest grossing film in Japan in 2016. And that's what you brought its push to the West, and more people started watching it and just caught on, and it's been this huge thing. I want to point out the soundtrack. The soundtrack
Yes.
is absolutely incredible.
Hmm.
If you want to listen to it, go on iTunes, go on Spotify, whatever it has it. It's the band is called Radwimps, Radwimps. They did the whole
Put it
thing.
on the chat too.
Yeah, they did the whole thing. And it is amazing. Oh, whoops, I spelled
Is
it
it-
wrong. Radwimps. And so yeah, they did the whole soundtrack for the movie, and it's fantastic.
Is
I
Can
saw
I
that.
look for your name?
Yeah, you
Can I
can
look
search.
for-
Yeah, you can search your name, and it'll come up. I saw when I went and saw it in theaters, I saw the English version, so all the music was in English too. The band translated all their songs for the English release, which is
Oh,
really cool.
interesting.
It's the same band performing
That's
the
really
songs.
cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay.
The Japanese
I'll point out
versions
that-
are way better.
There's
Gotta just
20.
point out
There's
that, yeah, I
there's
saw the
26
Japanese.
songs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that I saw the Japanese version, thought it was excellent. Alex saw the English version, thought it was excellent. So there's that.
Yeah.
I got it.
That both versions are good.
This movie is the change up, only with a deeper story and romance.
Wait. It sounds like it'd also be
change up.
what's the Lindsay Lohan one?
No.
No,
This
no,
is the
no.
change up.
Okay.
This is the change up because of how they had to balance.
I'll give you that.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'll give you that.
Okay. I want to do a quick time log. Boyd, how we're doing on time?
We got 7 minutes.
Okay.
We
All right. So I'm gonna skip one thing. We're gonna have 2 more topics. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Big one we have to talk about is E3 coming up next month. A lot of people are saying this is gonna be a big year for all across the board except for Microsoft.
Yep.
Boo.
But I want to know a couple things. PS5 is rumored to be revealed. It's just rumored. But it's with Scorpio being unveiled as well. And finally, what do you guys think your top 3 games you want to see at E3? So we'll start this off.
Okay.
So you got so pretty much it's a two question
Yeah.
thing. PS5 and Scorpio being revealed, yes or no, and then your top 3 games.
I
you wanna see.
got a quick answer. I can start off. I don't think the PS5 will be released because the PS4 Pro just came out and it's already more powerful than Scorpio. The games that I want to see announced at E3 is an Animal Crossing for the Switch. I want to see a new oh my god, what is that clanking? I want to see more stuff from The Last of Us 2.
Mhm.
And I want to see Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep. I'm gonna piggyback that, and I'm gonna choose 3 different games that we haven't, because I don't want us keep saying the same game. I swear I want to see a Pokemon Snap on the Switch. I think that is something everybody's waiting to see.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on? Does the Switch have GPS kind of thing?
Pokemon
No.
Snap, not Go.
I know, but if they did it, if they kind of merged the tube instead of
Gotcha. No, it doesn't.
instead of catching them, you're taking pictures. So only the camera function that Pokemon Go has.
That would be cool, but unfortunately there's no GPS. Another thing, I want to see Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to see more
Yes.
gameplay of that because that didn't
time.
leave me very satisfied. And finally, number 3 is give me another. I hate to say it, but give me another part of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Even though I already know
Yes.
what to expect.
Yep. I agree.
I think we need to see more. We need to know a release date.
And-
For easily.
Yeah, anything with more cloud is good.
And I think the Scorpio will be revealed because Microsoft is obviously desperate. PS5 won't come until 2019.
They won't even talk about it this year.
No,
they
no
won't
way.
even talk about it. But
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
they're just gonna be pushing the Pro.
Yep.
so
wanna-
let's keep moving on to
Wait,
Pro
do you
Jump.
think-
can I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're up.
I want to say that I agree with everything Alex said, and I want to add, Animal Crossing, Kingdom Hearts.
Mhm.
I want to add that Destiny 2 will be shown off.
Mm.
Bless that game. And
I think everyone's looking at everyone else's face, like how to react to that.
Hey,
It's
say what
like
you want about Destiny. Say what you want about Destiny, but without Destiny, to be honest, there would be no committee.
that's true. That's
Mm.
very true.
Wow.
Very true.
The committee started off. We started off here
Yep.
as a joke
Yep.
based off of the fact that Alex Pro Junk got so much awesome gear, and that
Yeah.
and that Gambit and I
We all
got
wanted
some crappy gear
That's right.
during it that the committee liked him better.
That's right.
So
Oh my god, I completely forgot about this.
yeah.
Oh
so,
man. Oh, this needs to
you
go in
know,
the history
it was like,
books.
oh, it's the Destiny committee.
Yeah,
we are about page, man. It says it all there.
That's right. I forgot. Oh
But
man.
but you know, I'm interested in Destiny too. Sorry, were you done? Were you finished, Alex? wanna
that's
step
my
in.
thoughts on what games I want. Yeah.
I'll just go. I do want to see Destiny 2, and I hope that Destiny 2 is a good game. I hope it's not a grinder, just farming, incessantly different
Mhm.
things. I mean, with anything like that, though, people are going to find the way to exploit whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to find the exploit, and you're just going to have to go with it. I mean, we're seeing that with Overwatch right now. I mean, how many of us are fed up with the the different teams, and the fact
It's
that
never
the fact
gotten
that
as
gamers-
bad. It's never gotten as bad as Destiny.
No, we're not talking about the multiplayer of Destiny. That's something different. That's not what we're talking about.
No. I'm just saying how. No. I am.
Oh, you are?
I'm saying that how, as frustrated as we get with everything, like how much of it are we seeing now? We're not seeing it quite as much.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
because you
I see what
can't
you're
do it. But everybody is breaking down team composition.
Yeah,
how
I see what you're
how to-
saying.
How to counter this thing, how to counter that thing. You're exploiting what they're min-maxing the game, and that's
Yep.
what we see with every game that has a multiplayer aspect out there,
Yep.
is trying to min-max it. The only ones that you don't see are things like
RNG
Rocket League. Like Rocket League, where there is no
It's
min-maxing.
entirely
The
based
only
on
thing-
your skill.
And the only thing you can do to min-max is to choose a car with a larger hitbox.
Yeah, that's
a
it.
car that is physically larger. So
The
that you can hit the
smallest
ball.
difference. The smallest difference.
That's it.
That's not gonna make you
That's
win
as-
games.
Exactly, and that's as much min-maxing on a game like that as you can do.
Yep.
I was hoping with Overwatch that we would see a little bit, a lot less min-maxing based on, what the different things that they can do, and the fact that you can only play these set characters only with these set abilities. You can't suddenly switch out Lucio's gun for something that is long range and ridiculous. You can't suddenly switch out. You can't do
Mhm.
those kind of things.
Right.
So I wish Destiny 2 all the best. I will end up buying the game. I will play the
Yep.
game. I
Same
will.
here.
I'm gonna be giving it a shot. So I would love to be able to see more of it and be able to see those kind of things. And can we give an applause for Nathan Fillion in that trailer?
Yes,
Oh
it was
my
so
gosh.
great. It was so good.
That trailer is hilarious. The something with a G. I love that line.
That's really, really funny.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry,
done.
I just want to make sure we get everybody in because time is of the
Yeah.
essence. at the
Rami,
moment.
go ahead.
Quick 3 games, Rami.
I want to see the Switch step it up. I want to see emulators brought. whether it be NES, Super Nintendo.
Virtual
I want to
console,
see,
yeah.
yes, something of that sort. And God, I don't even know, for PlayStation, let's get a new Chrono game.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
it's not gonna happen,
Nice.
but man, do I agree.
It should happen.
That's
I
a
mean,
good.
IGN just named Chrono Trigger the best RPG of all time, which, let's be
It's
honest,
That's
who
it's
interesting.
so
thought it wouldn't be.
it's so good. It's
Yeah.
It's one of the few games that they came out remastered, and it became even better
oh
with
man,
the art.
that game is so freaking good.
It's Chrono Cross. I strongly think Chrono Cross stands toe to toe with it,
I don't think so.
but that's
Just you though. That's your preference.
that's my preference. I love the fact that you have to play the game 3 times to get all the characters.
Mm.
That's awesome. But that's what I want to see.
Can I say
Okay.
something about
Yes.
Scorpio and
Yeah.
Boo Scorpio, whatever.
That's right.
Even though I'm not interested in PlayStation 5 at the moment, it's too soon. I do think this year would be a good year for Sony to maybe, market the VR towards me. I could see myself getting interested in one of those.
I'm still not there with VR.
It depends for me. My big thing is my game experience mostly, because it's what I mostly have time for now, is social, and so they need to be able to figure out presence. And I think right now the Oculus does it better.
I agree.
Actually, the
HTC Vive does it
the
better
Vive,
too.
yeah, the Vive does a much better job with presence. I mean,
I love
they
that.
were talking about like early tests when you were demoing the Vive, where they held out the controller and the guys would go and reach for it, and it would be exactly where you would expect it
Yep.
to have been. Because you see it, you're seeing where it's supposed to be in VR, and then you go and it's right there.
It's really well done.
So I think that Sony's got a ways to go. I don't think they're in the VR game yet, fully.
They're in the budget VR game, because to pick up an Oculus or an HTC Vive is quite the investment. The PS4 VR isn't as big as an investment by any means.
And they're forcing you to buy more peripherals for the device that's supposedly already in your living room.
Yep.
I mean, you're buying the goggles, and then you have to buy a Move controller.
Right.
That's a given. Maybe 2, one for each hand.
Yep.
So we got some breaking news. Dan is on fire. Not. Oh, by the way, I'm getting a PS4 and I'm excited. And I'm probably getting Overwatch and hope I get to go against you guys. That's awesome. That you're making the right choice to getting a PS4. It's easily the best console right now, unless you find a Switch, which it's keeping up. And you're more than welcome to play with us whenever you want. I couldn't get into Red Dead, unfortunately, but it's a game that I can see is not worth everyone.
Here's some news, guys.
Against us, not with us. Against.
Some news for We the Committee that we will appreciate. Bob Ross is now on Smite.
Is he really? That's awesome.
Bob Ross is on Smite.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Okay.
He did.
I have to wrap this up, guys. I'm sorry, but one last thing is going to be a quick fire round. Summer plans summer is just around the corner. What plans do we have? We'll just go one by one. First off, we'll start with Alex Boyd.
Summer plans involve working. That is all I got at the moment. Yeah, work, and then I guess working on more art. I'm trying to be more consistent with it. I put out a few things today, and then I got one more that I'm working on now. And let's see. Oh, no, there is something. Making headway on, at least starting a game that a friend of mine from UCF have been talking about starting, him and I. So if we could break ground on that this summer, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
That would be really cool.
Trey.
I'm going to be taking a couple of summer classes, and I'm looking forward to Tampa Bay Comic-Con. I want to get
Comic-Con,
a group cosplay.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that happens. I really want to get a group cosplay. I think that would be a lot of fun, is having a large group that's all dressed as something, doing something all together. I think those are fun. One of the groups that I saw that was having the most fun is the group of Robins from last year.
That's
There was
really
a
cool.
storyline involving Robins where, it became like a street gang, and there was a bunch of them, and they were all over the place. And I think they were having a lot of fun. Not a bunch of people were recognizing who they were because they were rather obscure, but they seemed to be having the most fun. So I definitely want to do that. I'm gonna be working over the summer as well, just hanging out.
Good. Let's go with Falcon.
I'm gonna be getting old.
Thanks for
And-
putting depression on us.
Yep, be hitting the dirty 30.
The
Gonna be avoiding the Jehovah's
Alex's
Witness.
face. Oh my god.
And that's really and work.
Somebody send him a Danny DeVito
Somebody-
gif right now.
Somebody needs to screen cap that and
Oh
turn that into a
god,
gift or an emote.
so
Oh my gosh,
funny,
that was
that face. Oh, so great.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Pro Junk Sol.
I
hit
will
us.
be working, I will be going to class, and I will be potentially getting my TESOL certificate.
The what?
What?
You're-
TESOL.
What's
Teaching
that?
English as a second language.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Wow. Good for you, man. That's impressive.
Are you going to
That
be
is
going
awesome.
to Japan with
Yeah.
that? Is that a
I will
plan?
be. Yep.
Nice.
Does this you won't be able to play video games with us anymore?
Probably not.
What the heck is wrong with you?
I'll
I,
still be
In
playing
video games.
games. It just will be.
on the
in the morning
opposite,
for you guys.
exactly.
You're gonna need to invest in a VSP and get back in the American side.
Uh,
I just need
okay.
to play in the middle of the night or
That works too.
Yeah,
Whatever
or
you're
that.
up for.
middle of the day. It's like 12, 13-hour difference.
So, like,
He just can't. He just as long as he doesn't stay there
just,
for too long, I'll be
do
happy.
the same thing as you always do.
Yeah.
Gaming in the middle of the day. Same thing as you always do.
All right. So for me, just to wrap things up with this topic and the final topic, I'm also going to be working, but I'm really excited for Bumper Shoot. That's going to happen up here. It's a big concert event that happens every year, and Paris, who's one of my favorite artists, they're going to be there. So I'm going to see them live, which I'm very excited for.
Nice.
And I'm also really excited for Lights coming out with a comic and a new album at the end of the summer. She's created 6 comics to go along with this new album, so very excited for that. And that's about it for me for the summer.
Oh, can I just plug something real quick?
Yes, sir.
If you are a fan of fantasy and you are not reading Rat Queens, I don't know what's wrong with you. Unless you haven't heard of it yet.
Heard
In
it's
which case,
so good.
you need to go and check out Rat Queens. It is amazing. It is a bunch of different Dungeons and Dragons type archetypal types, but they're all it's all girls in the adventuring party, and it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. So
What's it called again, Trey?
Rat Queens.
Rat Queens. Yeah, I heard it's so good.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Alrighty. Well, we're a little over an hour, which we apologize, but hopefully next one we'll be able to go longer. But to leave you guys with a little words of wisdom that will get you through the day until our next meeting. First off, when it's so damn hot, milk is a bad choice. Don't get paid to lose. You want to win. You can throw a football over them mountains. And finally, you wish you were part of the wolf pack. I know I was.
Oh my god.
Fine. Let's wrap this up real quick. Do we have any sign-offs? Let's start with Trey.
Nope, I'm good, man.
Good.
The wolf pack.
Boyd.
I'm good. Let's see. Follow. I don't know. I'm gonna post a lot of art.
Okay. Let's do Rami next.
Good night, everybody.
And Ross, finish us off, buddy.
See you.
Lovely. Thank you all for joining us here tonight, and I hope we entertained your lives just for a bit. We look forward to seeing you next time, and once again, I was your glorious host. And remember, you can always have a good time as long as you keep calm and respawn. See you guys.
And
Good night, everybody.
Wolfpack.
All right,
Good
and
night.
we are.